We are up. We are live, guys. Hopefully, someone is tuning in or ready to tune in. I hope we're all good and all doing well. I'm just adding in some stuff here. Yeah. So we're going all right. Guys, just adding some text in here as well, just because we're here. Who's here? Who we got? Got someone here. Live chat's up. We are all good. Live chat, okay. Hi guys, comments, welcome. Hopefully someone's tuning in. Are we here, guys? Hello? Can we hear me? We've got 4 people on. Who we got? Ranger with no fish says g'day. G'day, Ranger with no fish. You are one of the entries, I believe. I think I saw you on the little list there. So welcome to the live stream. Hope we're all good. We've got 5 people here. Just drop down in a live chat, guys. Say g'day. Let me know you're here. And yeah, I'll start yammering on about what I've been up to. So yeah. It's been a while since I've gone live, actually. I'll actually just zoom this in a little bit. There we go. That's a bit better. Robert Kerr. G'day, Robert. I hope you're well, mate. Haven't seen many other people join in yet. But yeah, hope everyone's plans leading up to Christmas are going well. All the fishing things are going okay. Weather's not been great here, I've heard. So I've been away for the last 3 weeks. I got back last Thursday morning. So been off and about. You might have seen some posts on here with regards to what I've been up to. So yeah, been away in Asia, visiting my family, my wife's family, and doing a bit of fishing in Singapore as well. So yeah, Nathan's Outback Fishing and Camping Adventures. G'day, how are you, mates? Good to see you here. Yeah, I'm happy to start with some Q&A if you guys want to go for it. If you got some questions for me or whatever, go for it. We'll do a bit of catch up soon. It's a few more people join in. Good mate yourself, says Nathan's Outback Fishing and Camping Adventures. Yeah, I'm very well, mate. Very well. First day back at work today. So, yeah, been away on a bit of a holiday, bit of a catch up with family and, pre-Christmas, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah. What's my favourite bass lure? Ooh, I've got a couple of favourite bass lures, Nathan. I've got favourite bass surface lure would probably be the Tiemco softshell cicada. Subsurface would have to be a little 1/4 ounce or 3/8 ounce Hell Yeah chatterbaits, the weedless chatterbaits that they do. They're probably my favourite 2 lures for bass. How's it going, mate? I was just wondering what type of lures you use for Murray cod when I'm fishing. I use quite a few different lures. I tend to go for hard body lures most of the time. So diving hard bodies. So anything between sort of that 80 and 100 mil. Generally, you get good bites. Elephants eat peanuts, so your big fish will get those sort of lures. But if you're looking for just getting numbers on the board, then something 80 to 100 mil is going to be perfect for that anyway. So yeah. Colors wise, I don't think it matters too much, to be honest with you. I tend to gravitate towards dark colors most of the time. So like blacks, black and reds, black and purples, that sort of stuff. Don't mind, your chartreuse colors and stuff like that as well. Fluoro greens, things like that too. I don't mind. That's probably a bit of Robbie Alexander's influence, actually. The old green old mate that he chucks all the time. But yeah, cod, in my opinion, eat absolutely anything you put in front of them. Well, that's just exactly right. Yeah, I believe that too. As long as it's in their face enough for them to want to eat it, they'll definitely eat it. So yeah, obviously, getting back to other lures, Ross, chatterbaits I've used before as well. Hell Yeah chatterbaits in the number 4 size work pretty good. I used them last season, got 3 fish on that. I didn't get that many fish last season. I didn't do a heap of cod fishing, but did more a bit of exploring really than anything, just new waterways and stuff like that. Got a couple of hits and things like that. Surface lures, the old Jackal Pompadour works well, but you can go for your thirsty paddlers and stuff like that, which work really, really good. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for cod stuff. Jeff Bay, g'day, mate. Merry Xmas to you and Mrs. Fisherman's office. Thank you very much, Jeff. I don't know if anyone else has maybe seen Jeff's comments on here, but he's been a long time supporter of the channel. So it's good to see you on, mate, and say g'day and all that stuff. So, yeah, awesome. Nathan says he's got a 79 centimetre cod on bacon once. Yeah, that's awesome. No worries, mate. Thanks, says Ross Stafford. Thanks, mate. That's good. No worries. Yo, RKJ Fishing. How you doing, Rowan? I hope you're well, mate. I haven't seen your most recent video yet, out of the channel, the irrigation channel yet, but I've saw that come up on my notifications earlier. But I hope you're well, mate. And Nathan says, yo, Rowan, Ranger with no fish. Are you getting out after any natives anytime soon? Says Ranger with no fish. Yes, I have some plans to get out on and after some natives. I've got to get some stuff done to my boat first. I want to get out on the boat a lot more this season. I've got some trips planned with a couple of guys soon, and I'll be doing some more filming for Hookup Bait and Tackle as well, which I've been doing for Instagram. So I'm pretty busy, but I'll be trying to get out as often as possible, make some more videos for you guys as well. So yeah, hopefully I can tie a bit of that in with some of the filming I'm doing with those boys too. So yeah, but yeah, cod and bass I'll be chasing a little bit, probably in the new year, hopefully early January if I can, but more than likely mid to late January. I'd say I'll be probably getting out after natives at that point. So yeah, that's hopefully answering that question. Love that name, Ranger with no fish. Yes, says Nathan. Yeah, that's a different one. I like that. I don't know if it's I don't know. Ranger with no fish. It sounds a bit negative to me, but it's a bit of a piss take on yourself. But that's kind of the Aussie way, isn't it? We all take a bit of the mickey out of ourselves. Planning on a trout mission down to Victoria next year, says Nathan. That's good to get your first trout. Where are you, mate? That's what I would like to know. I've probably asked you that before, but I can't remember. Sorry. But yeah, where are you from? While I'm waiting for Nathan to answer that, for anyone first jumping on, there is a few things you can do to support the channel now. I've now got some merch on as a store. I've got a Shopify store on there, and I've got super thanks, super stickers and super chats and stuff like that all there. So if you're keen to help support the channel and stuff like that with a bit of monetary help, that really does go a long way, guys. So obviously it does cost a lot to go out and fish and do all that stuff. If you can't, that's fine. No pressure. I don't really care if you spend money on the channel or not. It's more just there if you're feeling generous enough and you love my content and want to help me out. That's fantastic. So love it. Parks, New South Wales. Okay, cool. Are you far away from the Blueies, mate, the Blue Mountains? Because, I mean, New South Wales has got some fantastic trout fishing, obviously, as well. Not sure where Parks is, to be honest with you. I'm a bit ignorant to that area, I'll be honest with you. Right in the middle of central west New South Wales. You just answered that in the comment below that, so that's fine. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Yeah, right. I'm not too sure how far away you are from, Jindabyne and or what's the other one? Escapes me. Yukonbean, that's the one. Not sure how far away you are from them, but they're fantastic trout fishing zones. Worth having a crack. Robert Kerr says, any chance you'll head up New Givaway? Haven't been for a few weeks. Has been a bit dirty and fast flying. Yeah, look, we'll still be getting snow and stuff, so you still got snow melt. You still got water from previous rain events and stuff like that flowing down. So I imagine that place would be pretty high and dirty. But there's obviously other areas in New G that you can visit that aren't as heavily influenced by rain or high flows. So some of the smaller systems in there tend to clear up a little bit quicker. That gives you a clue. I'm not going to tell you exactly which ones, but some of those systems clear up a bit quicker than the bigger couple, which are probably, what do they be? The Latrobe for one, that usually stays dirty for the longest. And the Tarongo clears up pretty quick for a larger river in that system, but yeah, it tends to stay dirtier than some of the smaller rivers like the Loch and stuff as well. So yeah, but yeah, so we'll be getting up the new Givaway at some point. I've got to go and speak to Hanno. I've got some stuff for him. I was supposed to catch up with him before I left, but alas, I couldn't get out there in time. He actually had a date to go fishing himself, so I couldn't going to hold him back from that. I've been struggling with all but trout recently. I've heard that's been pretty much the get-go for everyone in the native scene at the moment down in Victoria. It's been pretty tough for cod in terms of lure fishing anyway. It's been a bit tough, so a few fish getting caught here and there, but yeah. Nathan's laughing. About 4 and a little hours away. I'm not too sure if 4 and a little hours away is closer than coming to Victoria to chase trout, but yeah, it sounds like you've got a bit of a drive either way you look at it. Nathan haven't been down to Yukonbean before. Definitely planning a trip there one day. Yeah, worth it. I haven't been to Yukonbean myself. I've played around in the Threadbow River for about 5 minutes before dark while on the way to Canberra. So yeah, so it looks like everyone's going to be hanging around until or hanging on until 8 o'clock when we announce the winner. But yeah, I just thought I'd give a bit of an update on things. Bloody cold, I hear though. Yeah, definitely is cold up there. I've been up there a few times, all up into snowy regions. So yeah, just not fishing, unfortunately. Yeah. So anyone else got any questions for me? There's 7 of you guys in here. I'm hoping if there's anything you would like me to answer questions wise, whether it be gear wise, whether it be lures, line, fish species, what I've been up to, whatever. I don't really care. What did I have for dinner last night? Yeah. Pitbull Custom Lures is waving. Hello, Les. Hope you're well, mate. Gonna pop out for dinner now, Lee. I'll be back at around 8. No worries, Nathan. Have a good one, mate. We'll talk to you soon. Les, I hope you're doing well, mate. I see your lure building is obviously doing its thing, which is great. And I feel bad that I lost one of your lures to an arapaima in the Philippines, which was interesting. But I was well and truly undergunned for that fish. I tell you, I should have been running like 80 pound setup. I was running 12 pound for what was I chasing? I was chasing largemouth bass and what else was in tilapia and stuff like that. Yeah, so going well, mate. Hope you all is well with you guys too. Yes, flat out. Haha. I'm not mad at all. Great experience. Yeah, it was a great experience to get out there, mate, to have a fish for some exotic species and do all that stuff in Asia, which was fantastic. Can we get a sneak peek at some of the Asia footage? I'm kind of keeping that under wraps because I want to make sure that I'm pretty fussy with my content now. That's probably why I haven't released as many videos as often, because I want to kind of up the quality rather than give you quantity, which is, hopefully giving you guys something you enjoy a little more than just having me pump out me walking up a river with a camera on my chest on my head. So that's pretty much where we're at there. But I'm going to basically make a lot of different content for that. Well, not a lot, but just a few different things. And just sort of trickle that out, sort of like a marketing campaign, I guess, if you would call it that, and then release the bigger video in the middle of that as well. Have you got a vlog or two of your trips? So when will they be up? So to answer that question, Jeff, that's sort of kind of what I was getting at before. I've got footage of the Singapore stuff up and going. I didn't really get much in the Philippines because that was more of a family catch-up sort of a trip, really. So didn't really get anything there. I got 2 fish in the Philippines. We kept them for dinner. That was just on the beach at Bar East Bay in Mahayud Sandbar, which is an awesome place to visit if you ever over there and keen to check it out. That's that. But yeah, what else was I saying? I I got lost there in my explanation. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I had the I've got mostly Singapore stuff up and going. So it's basically going to be a Singapore fishing video. Probably two videos. One being the giant snakehead, and the other one being the peacock bass. Now the peacock bass, I didn't get a massive one, which was a bit of a shame. A big one was caught on the snakehead days, but it should be some pretty good viewing for you. Hopefully, I do Singapore justice for you guys, and obviously Bone and Ken, who I met over there, justice as well, as they were great guys and really helpful with the creating of the content and the finding of the fish. So yeah, that was that. So yeah, in Asia, pretty interesting. It's a different area, that's for sure. It's fishing was pretty tough in the Philippines. I went out once in the bay in between Cebu and Negros there. That's like a main channel that goes between them. It's only like a 15-20 minute boat ride between Negros Oriental and Cebu. So, you're right through that little channel there. And it's pretty much world famous for jigging. They hold competitions there and stuff like that, deep water jigging. But the conditions just weren't very good for us to go and do that. The wind was right up. The water was dirty from recent rains and stuff like that. So it wasn't really good fishing. But yeah, that was that. Committed and Stupid Fishing Adventures says, Merry Christmas, fishers. Looking forward to some trip footage. Yeah, me too, mate. We're just actually commenting on that now. I was just making some mention of that just now. So yeah, Asia was pretty challenging, but especially the Philippines. But yeah, I was hoping to get a largemouth bass in the Philippines. Actually, that was the main target species and the most time spent. I was up on Lake Lumot, which is next to Lake Caliraya. They're to the two probably main or premier bass fishing lakes, largemouth bass fishing lakes in the Philippines. So some US guys came across, obviously, early days and created that lake system, or those two lake systems, and ended up stocking the lake with bass. And they hold annual, bass fishing tournaments and stuff there in the Philippines and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Back on the jigging thing, Robert, was just the wind was right up, but the drift wasn't right, and the water's really dirty and stuff like that. So it wasn't ideal for the blue water stuff. What are you having for dinner, Lee? Actually, I have no idea. I'll probably going to cook a steak a little after this. So the missus is off getting her eyelashes done. So that'll be interesting when she comes back, looking like like she's got combs hanging off her eyes. No, not that bad. She doesn't really go that heavy, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I'll be having for dinner. Probably a Scotch fillet steak and some stuff, and some veggies or some rice or something like that. Having an Asian wife, it's almost unconditional, but you must have rice on a plate when you have dinner or any kind of food. So yeah, cool. I hope everyone's enjoying their warmer days. It's only just sort of coming into the 4. So yeah, I got home 5 minutes in and had a fish in the creek at Mum's place and got a few redfin. I don't know if anyone saw the Instagram post on that, and that was awesome. So yeah, just had a bit of a play in the creek and got a couple, which is good. Had 2 of them for lunch, and let one go. Kept him alive for later. He was a little bit smaller than the other 2, but I don't normally keep fish, but the first one I caught, actually, he like full gut hooked himself, like just full gutsake, the whole thing. Like it was a 55, 60 mil Strike Pro crankbait that was like basically down his throat. So I'm like, well, that's not going to be any good. He was bleeding pretty bad, so I couldn't really put him back. Well, I actually tried to put him back. I swam him for ages, and he didn't revive. So I'm like, oh well, if we can get another one this size, then we might keep that and have it for lunch. So it was the 4 of us had a fillet each, which was nice. Bit of a difference, bit of a change up than the usual food. So yeah, redfin. Haven't had that since I was probably a teenager, 13, 14 years old, maybe, or maybe even earlier than that. Yeah. Anyway, I've got some questions for me. We've got a few people in and out. Hopefully, there's some new people joining in. They are good eating, says Pitbull. Yeah, I know they are, mate. They're pretty good. Like I said, I haven't had them for ages, but yeah, wasn't bad to have a feed of them. That's for sure. That bit of rice, and I can't remember what else we had with it, but yeah, that and rice. I think that was about it. Yes. Any other questions, Q&A, guys, while we're here? I've got, plenty of time up my sleeve. We've still got another 10 minutes or so before the draw is done. Hopefully I don't run out of battery in that time as well, because I've got the system up to 80% on the battery on the camera here, because I'm using my big camera. Are there any big trips in the plans? Not big trips, because obviously I've just come back from Asia, but I'm definitely going to do a couple of weekenders. As I said, I'll probably be out with the hookup bait and tackle guys for at least a couple of times to try and get some content for them boys. Hopefully get some of my own content in at the same time with them guys as well. If I get into a couple of fish myself, I might actually end up, making a vlog out of that, which will be fun, and we'll feature those boys on the channel too, which will be fun as well. Should be good. Mainly some cod stuff, and probably get out to Gippsland and chase some perch and stuff like that. I know Casey loves that stuff, so and yeah, I've been wanting to feature them a little bit better quality sort of video and stuff like that for those guys on their own social media. So look out for that stuff. Their tackle talk videos, which you've probably seen if you do watch their stuff, has been filmed by myself, and that's been obviously fairly well received. I hope some inquiries have come from that for them boys, and it's drummed up a bit of media for them. Who are you going to? Are you going to be at a fair bit of bay fishing this season? Probably not a lot of bay fishing this season, Jeff. I'll more than likely be hitting a lot more freshwater this time around. I tend to do that anyway, but a lot of focus on bass and cod this year. So, yeah. What airline did you fly with to Asia? Well, we flew with a couple. First was with Qantas. We used Qantas to go from Melbourne to Singapore return. We also flew Philippine Airlines to go to Manila and to Dumaguete, which is probably the southern capital of Negros Oriental. So yeah, they're the two sort of main ones that we use. So yeah, Qantas and Philippine Airlines. I think my wife usually uses Emirates, but yeah, that's that one. What is your high water / flood strategy for the rest of the season, lures, species, waterways? So with, well, I'm going to sort of probably stick away from the lower parts of systems. I'll probably stick up in the clear water where it's probably a little bit more consistent flow. It's still going to be high flow, but it's going to be cleaner water, and I feel like it's going to be better fishing. I am a plain spotter, so I was just curious. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that, Nathan. That's good. Where's your high water Fletcher? Did you do a season your lure species? Lures wise, for cod, I'd like to continue to use swim baits in the rivers, like the Bone Focus 130 has gotten me my best eat and my best sized cod hook up, not landed. Obviously, you might have seen that video in the past where I've been chasing that stuff. But yeah, glide bait would be cool to chuck for that. Just simple stuff, spinner baits, shadow baits, that sort of stuff as well. And hard bodies, you can't go past a hard body in that stuff as well, just if it's being a bit tough. I take some sick plane photos. We should share that stuff, mate, if you don't already. If you take some awesome plane pictures and stuff like that. Well, I think so anyway, he says. You got to have confidence in what you do, otherwise it's not worth doing, is it? Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying the live anyway. I hope I'm not yammering too much, but it's always good to have a chat with like-minded people, and I haven't done this since my last live on Instagram, actually, while I was in doing the lure painting thing, which I haven't been doing for a while now. I just haven't been really motivated. I've been more focused on, obviously this platform, YouTube, and getting that underway and keeping that going. So, yeah. I am planning a trip to Tokyo when I finish school. That sounds awesome. New Zealand, I'd love to go to New Zealand. Obviously, chasing some trout there would be awesome. Yeah, I think going back to someone else's question, getting up to Nuji and stuff, I'll be probably hopefully chasing some stuff on fly at that time. Probably a little later in summer, maybe February, something like that. I might get out and have a crack with some fly because I'm planning on buying a fly outfit for that. I want to try and get some good footage of some dry takes and stuff like that. So predominantly dry fly fishing. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do. Yeah, Nathan agrees on the on the trout fishing in New Zealand. So yeah, I've been watching Tripping on Trout and was it Trout Hunting New Zealand, all that sort of stuff. Just got a lovely 3-weight. Oh yeah, nice, fantastic. Got that warmed up for hopper season. I hope when it starts to warm up and those hoppers start getting out, get those dry flies out, and yeah, nothing beats a dry fly take. I've actually caught a couple of. Well, I've caught one trout on dry. I've had a heap of mistakes. That's on another. I've got 2 flies outfits, but they're just really cheap and horrible. So I'm going to splurge a little bit and get a little bit better entry level sort of kit. Maybe spend about $800-900, which is chump change in the fly game. So, but yeah, that hopefully will up the castability and overall line management ideas and things like that. Make it a little easier to fish with. So yeah, just a little 7.6. Small stream outfit. That's what I'm going for. Perfect for the smaller streams and gives that. Yeah, exactly what I'm looking at as well, mate. So yeah, what is the 3-weight, Robert? If you don't mind me asking, is it? I think the TRS or something like that. Hopefully. Sorry, reading messages when I should be listening and watching this, but yeah. 4 people on the live at the moment. I'm hoping more than 4 get on soon because we are going to announce our winner. Hopefully, there's some more people in there. On one for the creative side of things, what are your tools of the trade to make an episode/video, camera gear, editing, etc.? Awesome. I haven't had that question before, mate. So thank you for that. Obviously, for most of the live action stuff, I'm using GoPro. So I've had a GoPro Hero 7 Black for the entire time I've done YouTube. So that's pretty much my main camera. I've got a Hero 10 Black as well. I also had a Hero 5, but that got lost to the Murray River a little while ago. I lost some footage from that too. Yeah, so that's that. Thanks, Nathan. He says he appreciates all the hard work you put into your videos, mate. I appreciate your feedback there, mate. That's much appreciated. Yeah, getting back to the camera gear. So yeah, GoPros, chest mount and head mount. I'm actually thinking about going to a neck mount though, because I get headaches quite a bit out in the water and stuff on my head, even glasses and sunnies and hats and stuff like that. I get real bad headaches and stuff from that, especially being out and straining and stuff like that, where you're squinting, looking for and concentrating hard on spots. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I've got a Sony ZV-E10, which is basically the equivalent of an A6400, and it's a more vlogger, YouTuber friendly camera. I'm actually filming on this camera now for this live, so that's pretty much that. Nathan says he uses a Hero 7 Silver on a head strap. That's pretty good. I mean, I use a 7 Black and it's fine. 1080p, 60 frames per second is generally what I stay with, so I can slow footage down, and you get a reasonable amount of hours of footage for a 128 gig card, which is what I use, 128 gigs. I might upsize that to a bigger card and go to 2.7K and start doing it at least in 2.7K, because it just gives a little bit better definition in the image and doesn't end up as grainy and things like that. So that's that. Editing gear, for the most part, I used my phone with a software called KineMaster. So I used my phone for probably 2.5 years. For the last probably 12 months, I've used a editing software computer that I built. It cost me just under $5,000 to build that computer, and I use DaVinci Resolve Studio for that. So I went with that one, that software over Premiere Pro, because Premiere Pro, it's an Adobe subscription, and it costs upwards of, I think, $200 to $300 a year or something like that, or maybe more. I can't remember exactly, but the editing suite, like the whole lot, it costs a fair bit. Whereas DaVinci Resolve, it's a permanent download. You just download it. It gives you automatic updates for free. You get the entire editing suite for a one-time payment of about $450. So much better in terms of the value for money, in my opinion. So yeah, if your editing platform, your computer becomes outdated for the software, you just don't update it to the new version. So I'm on 18.1 at the moment. I started with DaVinci Resolve 17. I'm on 18 now, and it works fine. But as time goes on, we'll go to 19 and 20 and all that stuff, or whatever it changes to. And that might mean that my computer becomes not compatible for that, but I'll probably just stick with whatever's still compatible. What else have we got here? We've got a couple of people commenting here. Looking into a chest mount. Chest mount's good. I like chest mount for the stability and the view that it gives you, but the only thing I don't like is, so when you're looking at something, if you're trying to pay attention to it, when you turn your head and a head strap, you're looking at that thing, and if you've got it, you can see what you're looking at. That's one thing I like about the head mount. I will lose that with neck mount. That neck mount's a little higher, and it keeps the camera out of the way of hands and stuff like that, which I like a bit more than a chest mount. So it's probably a compromise, a little bit in between. And obviously the fatigue thing with headaches and stuff like that, with the weight and heat of the camera coming off, that gets to me a little bit. Right. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Committed and stupid fishing adventures. If there's anything else I can answer in that realm of things, I'm reading comments here. That's where you can see me looking away from the camera this whole time. Nathan's Outback uses InShot to edit. I think that's a free download, isn't it, Nathan? I think so. But you get, there's heaps of, pardon me, can't speak. There's heaps of free editing software you can get. You don't have to go with all out, but obviously I'm pretty serious about what I'm trying to do here. So yeah. That's why I've opted for a more pro setup, and obviously with editing and doing footage and filming for other people now, I'm hoping to get some work out of that. Obviously, I don't charge hook up bait and tackle for what I do for them, but I'm hoping that leads to some more paid work down the road. So yeah. Nathan says InShot's a ripper app too. I'm not sure about that. I haven't used it. There's a few free editing softwares out there, but but as far as phone stuff, I use KineMaster for a better part of 3 years, and it was fantastic. You can get quite a bit out of that, and most people that have seen my videos, that have watched them, spin out when they realize that it's phone edited. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, so it's 8:03. Should we do giveaway winner announcement now? I've got just over 30 people individually that have done entries. That includes, I've got 34 entries, and a few of those are bonuses. So obviously after this video is finished, this live, we will end up with a winner announced on here. I'll then speak to that person off camera and verify their winnership. If it turns out the worst and they can't verify that, they'll be disqualified from the giveaway, and we'll do a redraw off camera. I'll then get in touch with you personally with that too. So I'll do my best to get in touch with you anyway. So that's the idea with that one. So if anyone that's entered would like to leave a comment down here, that will probably make it easier to help me track you, if you know what I mean. I'll probably be able to do that off the comment of that one. So yeah, Nathan's entered. Shane Bardsley says $5. I don't know what that means, but hopefully that means he's paying me $5 with a super sticker or something like that. Be nice, mate. But yeah, he's not going to do that. I know that because he's a ripoff. Right. I entered Jack Kennett. Thanks, mate. I've got a few on here now. So, yeah. So, to recap, almost a month ago, I did a review on this, or a first look video and review on this Catchup XT fishing rod. And I was very, very impressed with this rod. It was very cool. I'm still impressed with it. This is my everything rod basically now. I've been using it for any of the paddle sessions that I go and chase perch with. I would use it for bass as well. Obviously, a little small jerkbait rod or something like that when I'm not using the Dobbins Fury. If I'm just sort of packing it away in the kayak or something like that, this would be pretty much my main kayak jerkbait rod, I would think, because I can pack it away smaller and all that stuff. And I did a first look of the TD Black MQ as well. So this little bad boy here will go with that as well. I'll get down to the post office, buy a little tube, tape it all together and send it out to you as soon as I get a winner verified. So that is that. We've got 13 people on now. We should have 30 because that's how many have entered, but obviously some may not be able to tune in right now. So hopefully the winner is on and able to communicate with us. So yeah, Jack Kennett says he's entered. Shane Bardsley says $5. I don't know if that means he wants $5 from me or he should pay me $5. I think he should pay me $5. I reckon he should. Yeah, just because he's a good guy. Do you have an email by any chance? Yes, you can contact me by email. My email is thefishermansoffice, so THE Fisherman's Office @gmail.com. If you want to email me, go right ahead. So do that for me, guys. Yeah, we've got 14 people on now. I've got a little spinning gig wheel here that I'm going to do. Fingers crossed, Jeff. I know you're entered in here. So we got the wheel here. Ooh. Oh, the app's gone to an ad. Also here, glad I didn't miss the draw. Benjamin Maley. Thanks for tuning in, mate. And good luck to everyone who is here. And yeah, so I'm just going to whack this up here. Can we all see that okay? I hope we can. I can see it fine. I hope you can hear me fine. I've had some issues with audio. I was actually trying to get my microphone, my lapel microphone set up for the draw, and I couldn't get the sound working on it for some reason. It should just work automatically with the native camera. Native sound, but it's not working. So I'm using the onboard microphone, so it probably sounds a bit echoey in here. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, rightio. Moment of truth. We got quite a number in here, 34 entries. So again, like I said, best amount of response in terms of this video, this review video, and the entrance. So really big thanks to everyone that's joined in. But we're going to do this now. Hitting the wheel. Away it goes. Up the volume so you can hear it go. Who we got? I can't read it because it's back to front for me. Scott Murray. Scott Murray, are you here? I hope you're here. Scott Murray, are you here? You are the winner of the Daiwa Gear giveaway. Where is he? Well, congratulations, Scott. Well done, mate. Scott Murray, are you on the chat? Can you please have a chat with us if you are in the chat? Hope you're here. Not much. Congratulations, Scott. Jealous. Sorry, mate. It is only one winner, and out of 30 plus entrants, so you had pretty good. You had pretty good chances. I mean, 1 in 30 chances is pretty good. They're pretty good odds. So, I mean, yeah, I know, Jeff. You were so close. I was sitting there. I'm like, oh, is it going to be Jeff? And then clicked over at the last second. Merry Christmas, Lee, and Happy New Year. No worries, Nathan. Thanks for tuning in. Now, Scott Murray, where are you? Does anyone know Scott? If anyone knows Scott and can contact him and let him know he's won and to get in touch with me, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. Anyway, I'm being dramatic now with the zooming. But anyway, yeah, we've been on for 40 minutes. I hope everyone's enjoying. Oh, Scott, no idea. Yeah, Scott Murray's apparently Scott mates, not Scott no mates, because he's got too many mates to be on the live and pay attention to whether he's won. I'd like to redraw if he's not here, because I'd rather do someone that's here, to be honest with you. That's not in the conditions of the entry, so we'll probably have to do that for the next one, I reckon. But yeah, Scott Murray, where are you? Are you here, mate? No one's here. He's not here, I don't think. Oh, Scott, no idea what's going on, mate, either. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's tuned in just now or tuning in soon. Nathan's saying redraw. I can't redraw, mate, because this wasn't in the rules this time. I will probably put that in as a clause on the next giveaway, I think, just to save this from happening again. So, yeah, if anyone's tuning in for the first time now or someone missed it earlier when I was explaining, we have a store on the YouTube channel now. It's I keep saying Spotify, Shopify store. We've got stickers now. We've got hats available. I will say they're not the cheapest. You know, if you don't want to buy them, that's fine. I don't profit too much out of them. But if you'd like to support the channel and buy some stuff, you are more than welcome. I'm actually waiting on delivery of my own hat at the moment. Other ways you can, help us out by, sending us some monetary help is super chats, like down in the live chat now. There's super chats and super stickers. If you don't want to leave a super chat, you can leave a super sticker, which is like an emoji type thing, which basically pays us some money and shows your support in a little bit more of a awesome fashion, which is good. When are we going to see some more fishing videos from you? Says Grant Griffiths. Grant, I will be. Oh well, I've got some footage down at the moment, which I will be editing obviously this week throughout Christmas. I'm hoping to get it done before Christmas is here, but it will probably be after Christmas. I'll just give you the hot tip. How do I get to your store? Says Jeff Bade. Jeff, if you are on any of my videos, jump down into, there's like a section at the bottom of the video. Will have, I'll jump on my thing here. I'm trying to remember what it's got. No worries, Les. Thanks, mate. You have a good Christmas yourself and a Happy New Year's. Andrew Fishman. Hello, Andrew. I haven't seen you for ages, mate. I haven't seen you post a video for ages either, I don't think. But it's good to see you, mate. And thanks for tuning into the live. It's great to see you here. Scripted. Wait, did you do the draw yet? Said Scripted. Yes, I did the draw, mate. It's about 10 minutes gone now. Scott Murray is the winner, and I'm hoping someone has got some contact for Scott Murray or can find it and go from there. But yeah, I'm just jumping onto my channel at the moment. Just gonna. Oh, I'm on my own live. I'm an idiot. Just gonna grab up so I can explain to Jeff. So if you're on one of my videos, Jeff. If you jump down, or any of you guys, if you jump down, shut up, man. That's me talking to myself. If you look down, there's a little section that says it's got the store right here. So you got hats, you got phone covers and stickers. So that's sort of the shop there. Okay. No worries, Jeff. Again, I was saying that if you want to, donate anything, you've got super thanks on the videos, the main videos, not just the live. You've got super chats here and also super stickers. So they're all good. Okay, no worries. Yes, so winner is Scott Murray. If you are here or if you are tuning in soon, mate, I hope you can get in touch with me. I need to talk to you about some details. I need you to verify your entry and let us know. Merry Christmas, Lee. Keen to see some more content soon. No worries, Benjamin. Thank you for jumping on, mate. Bad luck on the giveaway, mate, but maybe next time we'll hopefully do some more as soon as possible. So yeah. Congratulations, Scott, and thanks for the giveaway. Says Nathan. Thank you, mate. I'm assuming you're heading off. I'll hang around for another couple of minutes, guys, but I've got to get back to what I'm doing, editing some snakehead fishing video. So yeah, I'll hang around for another couple of minutes. Hopefully you guys, hopefully we find Scott Murray. If I don't, redraw. And I'll be in contact with whoever the winner is in a redraw if that happens at all. So yeah, all good. No worries, guys. I will get off now and I will enable commenting on the review and giveaway video. I'll probably message Scott on there and we'll see how we go. Thank you very much for tuning in to the first YouTube live on Fisherman's Office. I hope it was a good one for you guys. Hopefully I answered some questions for you and hope you enjoyed it. Again, super thanks in the comments if you're tuning in now or if you're tuning in after on the replay as well. So yeah, that way we can afford to do more giveaways in the future. Thanks so much, guys. Just keep flicking. Have a great Christmas and New Year's. Hopefully you see a video between then from me. See you soon, guys. Thanks a lot.